Hi, this is Randy. How sarcasm makes you smarter. While sarcasm may not always be nice, it turns out it can actually be good for our brains. As reported in the Smithsonian, all of the mental acuity we need to understand a sarcastic joke means we have to develop a theory of mind to see that there's something else beyond a word's literal meaning. We have to figure out that it is usually the opposite meaning. Sarcasm also helps creative problem solving. Researchers studied people's responses to both anger and sarcasm and found that when observing anger communicated through sarcasm, it enhanced both complex thinking and creative problem solving. Observing anger alone did not have this benefit. Another large area of research has focused on the inability to understand sarcasm. Several studies have found that not being able to understand sarcasm may be an early warning sign of brain disease, while understanding it may be a clue that your brain is healthy. An Israeli study, for example, identified the parts of the brain that comprehend sarcasm by comparing people with brain damage to those without, and report that some of the subjects who had a hard time understanding sarcasm also struggled with social cues like beliefs, emotions, and intentions. They found the front of the brain was key to understanding sarcasm. In another study conducted in UC San Francisco, researchers compared healthy older adults with those who had deterioration in certain parts of the brain. Each group watched videos of people talking, some truthfully and others either insincerely or sarcastically. The researchers used MRI to map their brains and found a link between the inability to detect the sarcasm or insincerity and particular areas of the brain. As they report, these patients cannot detect lies, said UCSF neuropsychologist Catherine Rankin, PhD, a member of the UCSF Memory and Aging Center, and the senior authority of the study. This fact can help them be diagnosed earlier. So the next time your significant other says your sarcasm is just too rude, just tell him or her that you are actually doing brain exercises. So I just wanted to look into sarcasm a little bit. We all know that it's sort of an expression of anger, and it's, I guess, mixed with humor. Sometimes it sounds like maybe dry humor, and sometimes it's actually, based in a lot of truth. Or at least that person's truth. A lot of times I'm sarcastic, but it's really based on a lot of truth and my true feelings. I mean, it seems like I'm exaggerating, but I'm really not. I mean, I really, really feel the way and to the extreme low that sometimes my sarcasm comes out. Now, once in a while, I'm just, I am just exaggerating, but mostly I do feel like pretty that low and that like depressed about the state of affairs that it probably it's just my true feelings. So if I felt a lot better, I maybe be less sarcastic, and I was a lot less sarcastic. I had a lot less doom and gloom prior to meeting the narcissist and going through the narcissistic abuse. I do appreciate men who get my humor, or at least get that it's, based in pain, but those who can appreciate it. I also really appreciate humor, and I like like sarcasm in men, and I like humor that's not hurtful to the individual. Although a lot of times I may say things that are hurtful, if you take it personally. But if it fits you, if the shoe fits, you have to wear it. It's not my fault. I might say things that hit home to you. I mean, you'll have to roll with it. If you don't like it, change it. Anyway, I thought this was a pretty good little saying and picture here that I found in this book. And I didn't buy this book. I often use this parts of this little book as my thumbnail. I did not buy this thing for myself. Actually, a friend bought it for me after I got divorced, and it was, in a way, it was humiliating to me, because to me, I think she thought it was empowering to me, or that this book would be like empowering to a woman to have all these put downs kind of, toward men. And I mean, even though a lot of times I feel this way, it doesn't empower me to feel this way. I would prefer to feel differently. I don't like feeling like there's, no decent, appropriate men out there that aren't damaged. I prefer that, all this stuff never happened, and that I still, I guess, had my rose-colored glasses on, and that I was able to keep them on for my entire life. It would have, made for a nice life. I'm not sure how much growth I would have had, but it would have made for a nice life to have the rose-colored glasses on, to have, such a positive attitude toward, people, and, men especially. I guess I would like to be one of those women who just say, oh, I love men. I love men. I love all men. I mean, I've heard women say that, and I've seen them say it on the internet. And I'm just like, who are you? What do you mean? You just love men? It brings up red flags to me. Seriously, I don't understand that kind of thinking. Just I guess I don't understand when men would say, I love all women. I mean, get real. Get off your high horse. You do not. That's not possible. What are you trying to portray here when you say that? I just love men. What? Really? In general? How? Why? It's just one of those cliches that I think that some people think makes them sound real good. To me, it doesn't. It makes them sound superficial and inauthentic, and like a player or like a slut. So, that's how I feel again today. I hope you're going to have a good Saturday and a nice weekend. Tonight I am volunteering to serve beer at a summer beer fest in one of my neighboring cool cities here in the Detroit metro area. Thanks for listening.